Okay, fourth clip for Year 7. This time we're going to solve equations with brackets. Now we've done one earlier on, if you remember, but this time I'm going to do it in two ways. So have a look and let's see how it goes. Let's do these ones. These are from exercise 10F, page 543. Let's have a look at question 6A. Question 6A, there's a bracket here. So we go 2 outside of 10 plus S equals 32. This is straight from the textbook. So let's do it the way that we did it before. So let's have a look here. I told you to think about, well, what happened to it and how do we what happened to the pronumeral, how do we undo it? So if we think about what happened to the pronumeral, in this case it's S, it, first of all, over here, there's the S. What happened? It got 10 added to it before it was multiplied, so there's a multiplier there, before it was multiplied by 2. Okay, so that's what happened to that one. So to undo it, the last thing that happened to it was it got times by 2. So we have to divide by 2, first thing. And then we have the plus 10, so we've got to take it away. Okay, so let's do the divide by 2 first. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So then we've got a 2 on the top and a 2 on the bottom as a fraction. So we're left with 10 plus S. It's equal to 32 over 2 is 16. We've done that one. Next one now, we need to take away the 10. So take away the 10, take away the 10. The 10 minus 10 goes, we're left with S is equal to 16 minus 10 is 6. So that's the end. So we've done that one. So we put it up here, we go, put it back in, we go 10 plus 6 gives me 16 times by 2 is 32. It works. Okay, S is a bit of a difficult pronumeral to use because an S and a 5 are very easy to make them look the same. But let's have a look at doing the same question, but I'm going to do it a slightly different way. So 2 outside of 10 plus S is equal to 32. Now from now on, you don't have to, but it's a good idea with these ones to just start seeing brackets and thinking I have to expand, because there is the rule of it's called the distributive law. You don't need to remember the name of the law, but we know that 2 outside of 10 plus S is the same as 2 times 10, which is 20, plus 2 times 5. Oh, sorry, see, that's why I said don't use S's. I already thought that was a 5. 2 times S, which is 2S, is equal to 32. Okay, once we expand the brackets, we've got something like we had before. I'll do it in orange this time. See that slightly, things are a little bit different, but the process remains the same. So we can look at this one now and go, well, what happened to the S? Now remember there's a times in there. So now, after we expand the brackets, it's actually got times by 2 first, and then it had this 20 added to it at the end. So to undo, the last thing to go on was the plus 20, so we need to minus 20. And the next thing is the times 2, so we need to divide by 2. So here we go, we need to do the minus 20 first, minus 20 from that side, minus 20 from that side, 20 minus 20 goes, I'm left with 2S, and 32 minus 20 is 12, so I've done that. Now the last thing to do is just divide by 2, use the horizontal to show, divide by 2, a 2 on the top and a 2 on the bottom, it's a fraction, they cancel down. I'm left with S is equal to 12 over 2 is 6. Done that one, and I've got the answer. You see, either way, I get the answer, S equals 6. It doesn't matter, okay? It does matter later, and I'll do that in my next clip, but let's just do one more like this. So this is out of question 6 of the textbook. Let's do question K. Now, again, a lot of these you can probably see the answer straight away, but this is about learning the process so that when it gets more difficult and you can't see the answer straight away, you know how to do it. So K, the question is 9 outside of y minus 6, close brackets, is equal to 27. Now, some of you will look at that and get the answer straight away, which is great. But let's do it, showing how to do the process. So the process is from now on, I'm going to see brackets and I'm going to expand them. There's a times in between there, and I'm going to go through the process of expanding. So 9 times y is 9y minus 9 times 6, because there's a minus in the middle, 6 9s are 54, is equal to 27. I've expanded my brackets. Now I can think about something I've got like before. What happened to the y? How do I undo it? Okay, what happened to the y is the first thing over here. What happened to the y? It got times by 9. Times by 9. Then we had what happened here? Minus 54. So to reverse that, to undo it, the minus 54 was the last thing on, so it's the first thing to undo. Plus 54, then times 9, we need to reverse it by dividing 9. So let's add 54 to both sides first. Plus 54 plus 54. So 27 plus 54 is 81. So I get 9y is equal to 81. So I've done that, I've added 54. So this is the next thing I need to do. I need to divide by 9. Just horizontal over 9, over 9. 9 on top, 9 on the bottom. They cancel. Oops, do the rest, sorry. Y is equal to now 81 divided by 9. You can use a calculator if you need to, or be very tight. 9 times tables, 9 9s are 81. So that's the answer. Y equals 9. And that's it. Next clip coming up.